There's one moment, one small shift that changes everything. You don't need to sleep with her. You don't need to buy her anything. You don't even need to say something slick. You just need to do this one thing. And after that, she'll never look at you the same again. Not with the same comfort, not with the same control, because suddenly she feels something she's never felt before with you: uncertainty, intrigue, respect. So, what is it? Let me walk you through the five versions of that one move, depending on who you are and what she expects from you, because when you do it once, she can't unsee it. One, the power of not reacting, especially when she expects you to. Let's say she throws a tantrum. She says something petty, maybe even disrespectful. She wants a reaction. She needs it. And you look at her, not angry, not wounded, just calm like a man who's already decided what's beneath him. You don't raise your voice. You don't defend yourself. You pause, maybe smirk, and walk away. Brother, this is nuclear. Why? Because most women are used to emotional power. They say things that press your buttons. They test, not because they hate you, but because they want to know if you're really in control. And when you pass that test, when you choose calm over chaos, you stop being the guy she thought she had wrapped around her finger and become the mystery she never saw coming. She might try harder to get under your skin. She might spiral, but in the quiet, she'll realize something. She can't manipulate you anymore. And in that moment, she respects you more. Two, when you walk away without saying a word, you're in a situation where things aren't adding up. She's playing games, being hot and cold, flirting with other guys in front of you. Most guys would confront her, send long texts, try to win her back or decode her actions, but not you. You say nothing. No goodbye speech, no warning shot. You just go silent and you mean it. That silence, it's like flipping a switch in her brain, because now you're not the guy chasing her attention. You're the guy who removes it. She'll check her phone. She'll wonder if you saw her story. She'll replay everything you said, trying to figure out what changed. Here's the twist. You didn't change. You just finally decided she wasn't worth explaining yourself to. And that haunts her more than any argument ever could. Three, make her wait and let her feel it. Timing is everything. The next time she texts you, don't respond right away. The next time she wants to hang out, don't jump. The next time she expects you to make the move, pause. Not as a game, as a discipline. Because here's what most men don't get. When you make her wait, you make her wonder. And that wondering, it's fuel for attraction. You see, most women are used to being prioritized instantly. They're used to guys who rearrange their schedules, text back in zero point 0.3 seconds, and bend over backward just for a chance. But when she sees that your peace comes first, that your time isn't free and your presence isn't guaranteed, you become the man who doesn't need her. And that's the man she wants. Let her feel the absence. Let her sit with the delay. Because in that space, she'll realize you're not like the others and she can't take you for granted. Four, when you say no without explaining, it could be anything. She asks you to cancel your plans. She wants you to lend her money. She wants you to do something that compromises your values, your peace, your principles. And you say, no, not harsh, not angry, just firm. Then you shut your mouth, because real power doesn't come from long explanations. It comes from finality. And when she hears that, when she realizes you're a man who doesn't need to be liked to feel solid in his skin, something shifts in her. She gets quiet. She leans in. She sees a version of masculinity she didn't know she craved. You're no longer the guy she can guilt trip. You're the man who doesn't apologize for having a backbone. And once she sees that, the game changes forever, because now she's the one second guessing her behavior, not you. Five, when you pull her close, then let her go first. Picture this. You're alone. She leans in. You can feel the energy, the tension, the heat, the want. You step forward, not too fast, not too slow. You pull her in, just close enough for her to feel your heartbeat. You hold her, but then you let her step away first. Not because you're scared, not because you don't want her, because you could have kept her, but you chose not to. And that, my friend, that's the moment she realizes you're in control of your desire. You're not like every other guy who loses himself in her skin. You're the one who tastes her energy and doesn't overdose. That self-restraint, it's sexier than abs, more dangerous than wealth, more unforgettable than anything you could have said, because she expected you to melt, to beg, to escalate. But you showed her the power of almost and let her crave the rest, and she will for days, for weeks, forever. All it takes is once. One moment of silence, one boundary held, one glance that says, I see you, but I don't need you. And from that moment on, she'll never unsee the man who knows his worth. Do it once, and you'll live rent free in her memory. Not as a heartbreak, as a standard. The man who could have chased her but didn't. The man who could have begged but didn't. The man who did this one thing and made her question everything. Subscribe if you're done explaining yourself and ready to become the type of man women remember forever. This channel isn't about tips and tricks. It's about becoming unforgettable through self-respect, silence, and standards. Comment the word unforgettable. If you've ever walked away, stood tall, or did one thing so powerful she never saw you the same again, type it. Let it echo. Unforgettable.